Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody to Rogers High School as we're here for today's match between your Loretto Mustangs and the Rogers Pirates of Alabama. As this is Hayden Burks on the call here on the X Sports Network and taking a look at today's matchup between the two. Loretto comes in today's ball game. Overall, they are 5-2 overall to Rogers 3-4. As you can tell, a very windy day here in Alabama. As I thought I was going to get blown away earlier when I was setting up the cameras. Fortunately, nothing's gone wrong, so hopefully it'll stay that way today. As leading off for Loretto, it will be Mason Tidwell. First pitch, that'll be inside for ball one. Pitch. That'll be low and inside for ball two. Here's the 2-0. That'll be low, making a 3-0 count. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and that will be in there for a strike, makes the count 3-1. As that will be in there for strike two, makes a 3-2 count. Mason last game against Mars Hill had a big game. Finished with the RPI, and that will be in there, and that will be the first walk issued for Loretto.
Number 16, Clint Seymour.
There's Keaton Hines on the mound for Rogers starting today off. That will be low for ball one. One on count. Clint Seymour at the plate. Runner on first. That is Mason Till. Still no outs here in the top of first. That's going to be swung on. That'll be sent over to the shortstop. He's going to try to throw it over first. Not in time. Thought about getting Mason at second, but with that, still no outs here. Runners on first and second. Now that will bring up the designated hitter, Carter Daniel, up back to the plate for Loretto. So he's been hot for Loretto starting the season off. He'll be in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be swung on. That'll be sent right back over to short. They're going to tag up over at second. Not in time for first. That's going to get away from him. And Mason, he will take off for home, and he will score the first run here in this ballgame. That's an RBI single for Carter Daniel and taking off where he left off.
Number 3, Miles Moore.
So I'll get away, and that's now a courtesy runner. That'll be Jackson Traglia for Loretto, making his way over to second. So that first pitch was a ball. That's going to be swung on by Miles Moore over to second. They're going to throw over to first in time. Runner advances to third for Loretto with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Now they bring the catcher up to the plate. That's Connor Pope.
Number 9, Connor Pope.
Here's the first pitch. That's going to be swung on. That will be fair down the left field line. And with that, that will be another RBI single for Loretto, and they already early lead 2-0.
Number 22, Lucas Laxon.
Now bring up Lucas Laxon, the right fielder for Loretto. His first bat here today. And that's going to be swung on. That will be fouled down the right field line, and the count will be 0-1. Here's that one pitch to Laxon. That will be just outside. Excuse me. On the outside edge of the plate for strike 2. Counts 0-2 to Laxon. 2 outs here in the top of the first. 0-2. That's swung on, sent back down the right field line, and it will stay 0-2 count. That's going to be hit over to short. They're going to throw over to first. And that's going to get away. Another error here for Rogers. And now runners on first and third. Still 2 outs here as Loretto has another runner in scoring position. That pitch will be a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's going to be swung on. That will get away. As runner's going to take off. That will be another run scored in by Loretto, and they already lead this one 3-0 here in the top of the first. Here's the 1-1 that swung on, fouled, and the count will now be 1-2. As that will be hit, scooped up, and that will be the third out of the inning as Loretto able to tag on 3 runs here in the top of the first. As we'll be back for the bottom of the first here next on the X Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence. A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Rogers, Alabama, as Loretto leads after 1/2 inning of play, 3-0 over Rogers. After a RBI single by Carter Daniel, and a RBI single as well from Connor Pope. Starting things off for Rogers. To lead things off will be Keaton Hines, the opposing pitcher. And on the mound starting off for Loretto, that will be Connor Pope. Or excuse me, that's the catcher, Connor Pope. Carter Daniel, on the mound for Loretto.
Leading off for the Pirates, number 32, Keaton Hines.
It's actually number 32, my apologies. Keaton is first bat for Rogers. Here's first pitch by Daniel. That'll be low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That will also be in there for strike 1. He was counted up 1-1 strike. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That'll be swung on but fouled behind, and the count will now be 1-2. Last pitch will be a ball. He was counted up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still very windy day. I do apologize about any audio issues. 2-2 pitch. That'll be swung on. That will be sent down the right field line, but it will be fouled, and the count will stay even at 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. As that will be in there. Caught him looking. Strike 3 by Daniel. His first strikeout here in this ball game.
Now batting for Rogers, number 2, Tyser Wood.
Now Tyser Wood, the catcher, up to the plate here. First at bat for Rogers. Here's the first pitch to Woods. That will be low for ball one. Pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. One ball, one strike, one out. Here in the bottom of the first, Loretto leads Rogers 3-0. Next pitch swung on, that'll be fouled. Count no 1-2. Two pitch outside, evens count up 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. First time in a few games Carter's been on the mound, since he's been a designated hitter most of the season so far for Loretto. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be swung on. That'll be sent into right field, and that will be Grant Fisher with the fly out. First 2 batters here for Rogers, already 2 outs.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 22, Jackson Green.
Number 22, Jackson Green, the designated hitter for Rogers, here at the plate. As Loretto leads 3-0, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. First pitch. That will be in there for strike one. 0-1 pitch. That'll be swung on. That'll be sent over to Fisher. He'll be able to scoop that one up, and he'll throw it over Springer on. That will end the first inning as Loretto able to hold Rogers, and they still lead this one 3-0. We'll be back for the top of the second here next on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Green Hill, Alabama, as we're here for today's match between your Loretto Mustangs and the Rogers Pirates. As here in the top of the second, Loretto leads Rogers 3-0 so far. Swung on by Grant Fisher. That'll be over to the shortstop, and that will be thrown in time for the first out here in the top of the second. Hudson able to scoop that one up and throw it over to first. Now bring up Casey Springer. Had a big game against Mars Hill the other day. So he had 2 RBIs in that contest. First pitch, as that will be fouled. Count now be 0-1. One pitch, I'll be swinging and miss for strike two, excuse me. Springer behind in the count now. As Keaton Still looking for his first strikeout here in this ball game. Here's a pitch. I'll be outside for ball one. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That'll be swung on, fouled, and Springer will stay alive. One-two pitch. That'll be swung on. That will also be fouled, and Springer still staying alive. Good battle here between Kaysen and Keaton going on currently. One-two pitch outside for ball two. He's counting up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again to tomorrow night, weather permitting, as Loretto and Rogers will face off once again, as that was a swing and miss for strike 3, first strikeout here of the ball game for Keaton.
Number 13.
2 outs now for Rogers, as that will now bring up the top of the lineup, Mason Tidwell. Last at bat was issued a walk. First pitch, that'll be swung on. That'll be a pop fly. They're still trying to find it, and that will be caught by Keaton, and that will end the top of the second as they're able to hold Loretto still at 3, as we will be back for the bottom of the second here next on the Exports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
And back here at Rogers High School, as we're here for today's matchup between your Loretto Mustangs and the Rogers Pirates, as Loretto still leads 3-0 here in the bottom of the second. Leading things off for Rogers will be number 16, the first baseman, Eason Bradley. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. His first at bat here in today's contest. That 1 pitch, that will be swung on but fouled. Count will now be 0-2. Pitch coming up. That'll be low for ball 1, makes count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he's going to catch him looking for the second strikeout here by Daniel. Another backwards K.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 3, Griffin Hurston.
I'll bring up Griffin Hurston, the shortstop, number 3. First at bat for him as well. Here's first pitch. That'll be high for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. low and inside for ball 2, makes a 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch in there for strike 1, makes a 2-1 count. Two-one pitch. That's going to be swung on. That'll be sent to Casey Springer. He's able to catch that one, and that will be the second out here in the bottom of the second.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 5, Trent.
That'll be number 5, Trent Carter, the right fielder for Rogers. Rogers still trying to find somebody at the plate so far here in this game. Here's first pitch to Carter. He'll be in there for strike 1. And definitely picking up here now in Green Hill, Alabama. 0-1 pitch. That'll be swung on. That'll be fouled into close to Loretto's dugout. Count now be 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That will be outside for ball 1. 1-2 pitch coming up. That'll be swung on foul once again into Loretto's dugout. Count will stay the same. Carter so far through 2 innings has 2 strikeouts here for Loretto. 1-2 pitch. Will be swung on. That'll be flown over near second. Grant Fisher able to get underneath that one, and that will end the bottom of the second. So once again, Rogers unable to take any runs on. They still trail Loretto 3-0. We'll be back for the top of third here next on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
And back here in Rogers High School, so we're here for today's matchup between your Loretto Mustangs and the Rogers Pirates. And so far through 2 innings here in the top of the third, Loretto still leads 3-0 on a very windy day here. Here's the first pitch. That will be high for ball 1. That's Clint Seymour now at the plate once again. Last at bat had a single. As that will be hit down the left field line. Unable to get to it, and that will be fouled. Makes count 1-1. Pitch. That'll be in there for strike 2, makes the 1-2 count. 1-2 pitch to Clint. That'll be outside. He was count up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch for Seymour, and catch him looking. That's going to be a drop, strike 3. So they're going to throw it over, and he will be out for the first out here in the top of the 3rd. And they'll bring up the designated hitter, Carter Daniel, back up to plate here for Loretto. His last bat had an RBI single. First pitch will be swung on down the right field line. It'll be fouled for strike 1. That 1 pitch to Daniel. That'll be inside for ball 1. One's across the board. 1-2 pitch. That's going to be swung on. That'll be fouled out of play for strike 2 now. One-two pitch to Daniel. That'll be inside. He was count up 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. That'll be swung on, fouled once again. Count stays the same. Two-two pitch. That'll be swung on. That'll be sent over to Hurston. He's able to. Unable to come up with that one. And Daniel will be safe at first. That'll be Miles Moore once again at the plate for Loretto. Now another courtesy runner for Loretto. That'll be Jackson Tragley once again over at first. First pitch to Miles. Tragley, he will take off for second as not in time that got away from Hurston. Now runner on second here with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. There's Wood. Wood's going to have a conversation with Keaton to calm his nerves here. Talk a little strategy here in the top of 3rd. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That'll be swung on, and that will be fair down the left field line. And Tragley, he will score, and that will be an RBI single for Miles Moore. So we're able to tag on another run. They now lead 4-0 here at the top of the 3rd. They're going to pick back over to first, not in time for Miles Moore. Now Connor Pope back up to the plate for Loretto. As that is a fly ball down the right field line. Not able to get to that one, and that will be a 1-1 count now for Pope. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Pope. That'll be swung on, fouled. Count will now be 1-2. with 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the third. Loretto able to tag on another run after the RBI single down the left field line by Miles Moore. Here's a 1-2 pitch. That'll be swung on, fouled out of play once again. Looks like it might have bounced over to the football field on our right. Count stays the same still. Here's Keenan. That'll be swung on over to Hurston. He's not able to come up with that one. Miles Moore, he's able to take off for third. As Weathers thought about sending Miles home, but now we're going to have runners on the corners for Loretto with Pope after the single and Moore on third. It's been a great hitting day so far for Loretto. Seems like everything they've got in contact of, they put it in play and had runners score off of them. That'll be Lucas Laxton back up to the plate for Loretto. First pitch to Lucas. And they're going to take off. And they're not going to get him. And he's safe. As the throw was in time, Wood couldn't control the baseball there, and Miles Moore able to score there. And now Loretto leads 5-0. As they're going to take off for third. That's Caden Rogerson. He's in a little bit of jam now. Run down. And they're going to throw him out. They're still calling it. As Rogerson never thought he got tagged, but the infield umpire thought otherwise. So that will be the second out now here for Loretto. The 1 pitch to Lucas. That's going to be swung on back over to the pitcher. As Keaton, he will throw it over to first, and that will end the top of third. As Loretto able to tag on 2 more runs here as they now lead 5-0. We'll be back for the bottom of third here next on the Egg Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the bottom of the third inning here at Rogers High School here in Green Hill, Alabama. As we're here for today's matchup between your Loretto Mustangs versus the Rogers Pirates. As Loretto so far through 2.5 innings are leading Rogers 5-0. Now it's number 19, Hagen Butler, the third baseman. First at bat for him. As Rogers still trying to get on base here into this ball game. Here's the first pitch to Butler. That'll be swung on for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be in the dirt. Make it a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That will be outside for ball 2, makes the 2-1 count. Two-one pitch. That's going to be swung on, and that will be fouled. Evens the count up at 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low for ball 3, and that'll make it a full count for Butler. Here's the full count pitch. That'll be swung on. That'll be sent into right center field, as that's going to get over the head of Lucas Lax, and that will go almost all the way to the fence. And that will be the first base hit here for Rogers after a double by Hagen Butler. That will be number 9, the left fielder, Maddox Ramos, up to plate for his first at bat for the Pirates. Yes, no outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Runner on 2nd for the Pirates. First pitch by Daniel. That's going to be a bunt attempt. As Pope thought about throwing it over to 2nd and decides to hang on to it. That first pitch was a strike. As they're going to throw over to 2nd, not in time, and Butler will be safe. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be swung on, and that will be fouled. Now the count's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That'll be swung on, fouled once again. Count will stay the same. Counts 0-2. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Loretto leads 5-0. Here's the 0-2 pitch by Daniel. Swing and a miss, 4 strike 3. 3rd strikeout here for Carter.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 10, Ty Caperton.
That'll be number 10, the center fielder, Ty Caperton, his first at bat for the Pirates. As Carter was looking to pick off at 2nd, decides to reset. Here's first pitch. That'll be swung on, sent down, right field line. And that will make it an 0-1 count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Daniel now ahead in the count, 0-2, 1 out. Here's 0-2 pitch. That'll be low and in the dirt for ball 1, makes the 1-2 count. Two pitch by Daniel. That'll be inside for ball 2 with 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Comes 2-2 pitch. That will be low and inside for ball 3, makes the full count. Full count pitch by Daniel, and that's swing and a miss for strike 3, second out here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting for Rogers, number 32, Keaton Hines.
4 strikeout by Carter Daniel so far through 2.5 innings. Now top of the lineup once again for Rogers, Keaton Hines back up to the plate. His last at bat was struck out. Carter going to once again come off the mound and reset. Here's first pitch to Keaton. That'll be just outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch. That will be in there for strike 1. Evens the count up. One pitch. That will be in there for strike 2, makes the 1-2 count. Here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Keaton. And that will be in there, caught him looking once again, and that will be strike 3 for the 3rd out here, and that will do it. As Loretto leaves a runner stranded on second, Rogers unable to bring that runner in. They still lead 5-0. We'll be back here next on the Exports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're here for the top of the fourth here between your Loretto Mustangs and the Rogers Pirates as Loretto leads Rogers 5-0 here in the top of the fourth. Leading things off for Loretto, that'll be number 23, Dylan Thompson, his second at bat here in this ball game. First pitch by Keaton, that'll be swung on, fouled, counts 0-1. Here's the 1 pitch. That'll be in there for strike 2. Makes the count 0-2. There's 0-2 pitch to Thompson. Swinging a miss for strike 3. And that'll be the third strikeout now here for Keaton Hines. I'll bring up Grant Fisher once again for Loretto. His last at bat had a ground out. Here's the first pitch. Will be in there for strike 1, makes it 0-1 count. Here's next pitch. And that will be outside for ball 1 as Fisher thought about the bunt attempt. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That'll be high for ball 2. Pretty even pitching so far for both pitchers. Loretto, Carter Daniel. That's going to be hit over to Hurst, and he's going to throw over to first in time for the second out here in the top of the fourth. I'll bring up the bottom of the lineup. Number 4, the first baseman, Kason Springer. His last at bat was struck out. Keaton Hines so far has 3 strikeouts here in this ball game to Connor Daniels 4. Here's the first pitch to Springer. That'll be swung on. That'll be sent in the center field. That'll get down. That'll be a base hit. That'll be the top of the lineup for Loretto once again. Now Mason Tittle, the shortstop, number 13, back at the plate. His last at bat had a fly out. Springer has big lead over at first. Here's the first pitch to Tidwell. That will be in there for strike 1. Oh, 0-2 pitch inside for ball 1. And Springer, he'll take off for second. He will get there with no throw. Makes the 1-1 count now for Tidwell. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. 1-1 pitch. That will be high for ball 2, makes the 2-1 count. Here's 2-1. That's swung on as that will be sent down the left field line. As that will be a fouled out play, and the count will stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Here's a 2-2 pitch. That's going to be swung on. That will get into left field. That's going to score another run. And Springer, he'll take off for home, as he will be safe at home, and that will be an RBI double here by Mason Tidwell. Now Loretto tagging on another run, now leads 6-0. And will now bring up the third baseman, number 16, Clint Seymour, back up to the plate. Clint, his last at bat, had a drop strike 3. First pitch to Seymour. That'll be outside for ball 1. Head coach Zach Curtis going. There's a tennis ball out on the field. Count still 1-0. 1-0 pitch. That'll be swung on. That'll be sent. Hurston's not able to dive for that one. That'll be another run scored. And they're going to call Mason Tidwell out, actually, as great throw by Rogers, and that will end the top of the 4th. As Loretto able to tag on another run, they now lead 6-0 going into the bottom of the 4th. That will be next here on the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in Green Hill, Alabama, as we're here for today's match between your Loretto Mustangs and the Rogers Pirates. As the Mustangs lead, the Pirates currently 6-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Leading things off for the Pirates, it will be number 2, Tyser Wood, back up to the mound for his second at bat. The plate. Carter Daniels still on the mound for Loretto. Had a good day so far with 4 strikeouts so far. Here's first pitch to Wood. That'll be inside for ball 1. One-0 pitch. That'll be high for ball 2. Makes it 2-0 count. To a pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Makes a 2-1 count now for Wood. Two-1 pitch. That'll be outside for ball 3. Makes a 3-1 count. Here's count. Swing and miss for strike 2 makes the full count now. Here's Daniel with the full count pitch. That'll be swung on. That'll be into center field. As that'll be a diving catch by Grant Fisher. What a play. It looked like that was going to be over his head, but he dove for it and he was able to hang on to that one. That's now the first out. Here in the bottom of the fourth, now bring up Jackson Green, the designated hitter, number 22. Here's the first pitch to Green. That'll be just high for ball one. Next pitch outside for ball two. Two-0 pitch. High and outside for ball three, makes a 3-0 pitch count. Three-0 pitch by Daniel. That'll be a 4-pitch walk, and that will send Green over to first.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 16, Easton Bradley.
Now I'll bring up Easton Bradley, the first baseman, once again for the Pirates. As Connor Pope going up to the mound. Give a little pep talk to Carter. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner on first. As the Mustangs lead the Pirates 6-0. First pitch. That'll be high and outside for ball one. As Coach David Weathers will make a visit to the mound. As Coach Weathers will make his way back out to the dugout. Just a quick talk. Here's a 1-0 pitch. As that'll be inside. They're going to pick over to first, not in time. As Green will be safe as that last pitch was a ball. That'll make the 2-0 count now. Pitch. That'll be a high for ball three. Carter lately struggling to find the strike zone. 3-0 pitch. That'll be low for ball four. Another 4-pitch walk here for Rogers. Back-to-back walks. One out here still for Rogers as they now have runners at first and second. That will now bring up number 3, Griffin Hurston. Here's the first pitch to Hurston. That'll be swung on foul. Makes the count 0-1. Pitch. That'll be low for ball one. One's across the board now here for Hurston. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that'll be outside for ball two as runners will advance to second and third. Now runners in position for Rogers. 2-1 pitch. That'll be in the dirt. That's going to get away from Pope, and that will be a run scored here by Rogers, as they're on the board now. Now it's a 3-1 count. Runner still on third for Rogers. Here's 3-1. That'll be swung on. That'll be right over to Casey Springer. He's going to throw to third, not in time. That'll be the second out, but runner on third safe.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 5, Trent Carter. No, Trent, knock this man.
That'll be number 5, Trent Carter, back up to the plate here, the right fielder for the Pirates. First pitch to Trent. That'll be outside for ball 1. That pitch was in there for strike 1. He was counted 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. That'll be swung on. As Daniel, they're going to throw over at home, and they're going to call him out. As that will end the bottom of the 4th. Good hustle there by Carter Daniel, being able to throw that one over to Connor Pope and not allow another run scored. As Rogers able to tag on the run, they now trail Loretto 6-1. We'll be back for the top of the 5th inning here next on the X Sports Network.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
And back here in Green Hill, Alabama, as Loretto still leads the Pirates of Rogers High School, that is, 6-1. Now it's Carter Daniels back up to the plate for Loretto. That'll be high for ball 1. As in the bottom of the 4th, Rogers was able to tag on a run. They now trail 6-1. 1-0 pitch, that'll be swung on. That'll be sent into right center field, and that will be another base hit by Carter Daniels. All 3 of his at-bats have been singles. One of them was an RBI, his first at-bat. As once again, Jackson Traglia. That'll be the courtesy runner. Over at first for Carter Daniel. And that will now bring up number 3, Miles Moore. Also has had a good day. Had an RBI earlier. Here's first pitch. That'll be outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch. They'll be in there for strike 1. They're going to go over to second, not in time. And Jackson will be safe at second. Runner's on second now. Excuse me, runner on second. Running now with No outs here in the top of the fifth. Has a runner position at second base. That last pitch was a strike. Here's the 1-1, as that will be sent up the middle, and that will not be in time as Miles Moore is safe at first and runners on the corners. The bats have been on fire for Loretto so far in this ballgame. Now up to the plate will be number 9, Connor Pope, the catcher for Loretto in today's contest. Connor had a RBI single as well earlier. Still no outs. First pitch to Connor. As Miles, he'll take off for second. No runners at first and second. Excuse me, second and third, I do apologize. That last pitch was a strike. Here's the 0-1. That will be in there for strike 2, makes the count 0-2. Pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. First out here in the top of the fifth. Strikeout here in today's contest for Keaton Hines. Now they'll bring up the right fielder Lucas Laxton back up to the plate. That's going to be a bunt laid down. That'll be fouled. Count will be 0-1. Got Tragley on third, Moore on second. Here's the 1 pitch. That'll be swung on. That will be sent over to Rhodes. He's able to throw to first, and with that, that'll be another run scored by Loretto. They now lead 7-1. I'll bring up number 23, Dylan Thompson, back up to the plate. That one was outside for ball 1. Still a runner on third, 90 feet from the plate for Loretto. That's Miles Moore. Next pitch, that will be in there for strike 1. He was counted 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be swung on. That will get by. That will be another run scored and a single. That's an RBI single by Dylan Thompson. Now Loretto leads 8-1 here in the top of the fifth. And that will now be number 1, Grant Fisher, up to the plate. Excuse me, that is actually Jackson Traglia in for Grant Fisher here at this plate. His first at bat here in today's ball game. That'll be in there for strike 1. Next pitch, that's Thompson. In a little bit of jam here. As they throw over Thompson, that's going to get away from him. He will be safe at home after that got away from Hurston. Got lucky with one there. That last pitch was a strike, makes the 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That'll That'll be in there for strike two, makes it 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. So it'll be high for ball one. 1-2 count now. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three, and that will end the top of the fifth. As Loretto able to tag on a few more runs, they now lead Rogers 8-1. We'll be back for the bottom of the fifth here next on the X Sports Network.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Rogers High School as we are here for today's matchup between your Loretto Mustangs and the Rogers Pirates as Loretto leads 8-1 going into the bottom of the fifth. And still on the mound will be Carter Daniel. So far through the day he's had 4 strikeouts. And Rogers looking to rally a comeback here late in this ball game.
Leading off for the Pirates, number 19, Hagan.
Is leading off for Rogers. That will now be number 19, Hagan Butler for his second at bat. That's his last at bat. Had a double for Rogers. The only hit so far for them in this ball game. Here's the first pitch. That'll be high for ball one. Last pitch was a strike, makes it count 1-1. 1-1 pitch. That will be in there. Back-to-back strikes here for Carter Daniel. Makes it a 1-2 count. One-two pitch, as that will hit Butler in the back, and he will trot his way over to first.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 4, Curtis Campbell.
Be a new hitter into the game for Rogers. That'll be number 4, Curtis Campbell. And for number 9, Maddox Ramos. As the wind has been blowing all day, it seems like. Looks like it's picked up here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the first pitch to Campbell. That's going to be a bunt laid down. That's Clint Seymour. He's going to be scoop it up, and that's going to get away from him, and that will be safe. And runners now on first and second here after the error by Seymour. Now Ty Caperton back up to the plate. His second at bat here in this ball game. There's first pitch by Caperton. Bunted simp, and that will be strike. As time's called. As Daniel will reset the mound for Loretto. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to get away from Pope. Runner's going to take off at first and second. Springer's going to be able to get that one in. Runner will now be all on base for Rogers. Now that'll be the top of the lineup once again for Rogers. Keaton Hines back up to the plate. His first pitch. That will be just outside for ball one. Still no outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Loretto leads 8-1. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's 1-1. That'll be fouled back behind us for strike two. Hines will call time. Reset. Step back into the batter's box. There's Daniel going over to second, not in time. And everybody will stay put. Here's a 1-2 pitch. That'll be high for ball two. 2-2 count now. Bases loaded still. Here's a 2-2 pitch. That'll be high for ball three, and that'll make it a full count. Here's the full count pitch. That'll be swung on, and that'll be fouled. Count will stay the same at full. Here's the full count pitch once again. And they're going to catch him on the corner there for strike three. Got him looking. Backwards K once again. 5 strikeouts now for Carter Daniel. That will be the first out here in the bottom of the fifth. That'll be Tyser Wood back up to plate, number 2. The catcher for the Pirates. The bat was a fly out straight to Casey Springer. That'll be sent into right center, and that will get down, and that will be 2 runners scored. It'll be a 2 RBI single here for Rogers, and they now trail 8-3. We're going to have a pitching change now is Carter Daniels, as that will do it for him. It looks like Jaden Aaron will come onto the mound. So while they're getting warmed up, we'll take a break here next on the Exports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through all of life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize plans for every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Green Hill, Alabama, as we're here after a pitching change by Loretto. Is now Jaden Aaron at the mound for Loretto. As Carter Daniel was the last one at the mound for Loretto. He finishes with 5 strikeouts. Now up to the plate will be number 22, Jackson Green, the designated hitter. With runners on first and second, Rogers was able to tag on 2 runs after the 2 RBI single by Tyser Wood. So here's Aaron with his first pitch. They're going thought about picking over to first was Pope. He'll go with a no throw. Counts 1-0. Again, the wind has been a factor here for both teams. Mainly the audio here on the broadcast. As they're going to throw over to second, and Pope, he'll just hold on to it once again. And Woods will advance over to second. Excuse me, that's not Woods. That is a courtesy runner. Not exactly sure who that is for the time being, as I will find out as soon as possible. That last pitch was a ball. Here's the 2-0 pitch by Aaron. That'll be high for ball 3. Pitch by Aaron. That will be in there for strike 1, makes the hitters count. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That will be low for ball 4. First walk issued by Aaron.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 16, Easton Bradley.
Now bases loaded once again. Now number 16, Easton Bradley, back up to the plate. First baseman. That first pitch will be in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. That'll be swung on, string and miss. This counts now 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch now. So that'll be swung on back over to Aaron. They're going to throw it home to Pope. That will be a tag out at first, and that will be a double play. As great defense there by Loretto leads the bases loaded stranded as Rogers still trails the Mustangs 8-3. We'll be back for the top of the 6 here next on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
And back here on the Egg Sports Network as we're here for today's matchup between your Loretto Mustangs and the Rogers Pirates. As here in the top of 6, Loretto leads 8-3. That'll be the first baseman, Casey Springer, back up to the plate now for Loretto. First pitch, that'll be swung on into left field as that will be down for a base hit. And Springer, he will take off for second. And Kaysen thought about taking off for third, but he will stay put with the double. First pitch to Springer. He sends that one into left center. That'll be the top of the lineup once again for Loretto, bringing up Mason Tidwell. Tidwell also, his last at bat had a double. First pitch. That will be in there for strike one. Here's the 0-1. That'll be low for ball one. He was counted 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. That'll be swung on, fouled. Count be 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That'll be swung on. That will be fouled once again near the same spot. Count stays the same. As Keaton Hines so far has pitched the entire game for the Pirates. So far with 5 strikeouts. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That'll be swung on. That will be fouled down the left field line this time. And the count will stay the same. Good battle between Hines and Tidwell going on. Here's the pitch. That'll be swung on. That will be sent into center field. As Caperton will track underneath that one. Springer will stay at second. I'll bring up Clint Seymour. Back up to the plate for the Mustangs, with Carter Daniel on deck and Miles Moore in the hole. Here's first pitch. That will be hit. That will be sent into left field. It will be fouled. Count now be 0-1. Here's 0-1 pitch. That will be low for ball one. One's across the board now. One pitch. Will be in there for strike two. Makes the 1-2 count. Pitch high for ball two. Eaves count up 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Swung on. Up the middle. Hurston, that gets away from him. That will be a run scored. And Springer, he will take off, and that will be an RBI single by Seymour. Now Carter Daniel back up to the plate for the Mustangs. He's been very productive for the Mustangs at the plate. First pitch, that'll be swung, that'll be fouled. Makes count of 1. That's his. All 3 at bats have been singles, and one of them was an RBI. They're going to pick over the first, not in time. Now 1 pitch. Be on the outside edge of the plate for a strike 2. Makes it 0-2 count. 0-2 pitch. That will be fouled down the right field line. Count will stay the same. Here's the 0-2. That'll be swung on. That'll be grounded over to first in time for the second out. Miles Moore now back up to the plate for the Mustangs. That will be swung on, sent over to third. They will throw to first in time, and that will be the third out of the inning. And Loretto able to tag on another run. They now lead 9-3. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th here next on the Egg Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank. We're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Rogers High School, as we're here for the bottom of the 6th inning, as Loretto leads Rogers 9-3 here in this ball game. There's Griffin Hurston back up to the plate for the Pirates. Pitch will be in there for strike one. Makes a 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1. Will be in there for strike two. Evens count up 2 balls, 2 strikes. One pitch. That'll be swung on. It's Pope. That's going to be drop strike 3, but that'll be out.
Now batting for the Pirates, number 5, Trent Carter.
That'll be Trent Carter back up to plate, number 5, the right fielder for the Pirates. One out here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch will be high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That will be in there for strike 1. As one's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That'll be hit into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Hagen Butler back up to the plate for Rogers. Runner on first. That'll be in there for strike 1. It's count 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That'll be low for ball 1. Pitch.